My beloved child, I'm trying to save you from a big accident. Therefore, you need to hear these words until the very end. Child, you have no idea about this approaching moment in your life where you are meant to meet with an accident. It is not my will that you suffer harm, not my desire that calamity touches you, but your path has wandered close to danger, and I, your Father, am reaching out. I do not speak to stir fear, but to awaken you, to realign you with the way of life and truth. The moment is near, nearer than you think, and the choices you make now carry weight beyond what your eyes can see. I have seen every step you have taken and every thought you have entertained. I know where your heart has grown heavy and where you have pushed aside the still voice within. There have been times I whispered gently, but you were busy and distracted. There were moments I sensed signs, but your gaze was elsewhere. Still, I did not turn away. I never will. I am speaking now with clarity, with urgency, because I love you more than your mind can grasp. This accident, this trial that looms ahead, is not a punishment but a consequence. Not of my hand, but of a world that drifts from me. And yet, in my mercy, I stand between you and the shadows, offering light. There is still time, but you must listen. You must pause. You must surrender your pace and let me guide your steps again. You are not alone, though you have often felt it. I see your silent tears and the weight you carry. I see the way you try to be strong, even when your heart is breaking. You think no one sees, but I do. I have always seen. I am near to the brokenhearted, and I save those who are crushed in spirit. That includes you, my child, especially you. There are forces at work around you, choices made by others, unseen dangers, moments that seem ordinary but are charged with spiritual tension. The enemy plots, not because you are weak, but because you are valuable. He fears what you carry, what I have placed within you. He seeks to steal, kill, and destroy. But I have come that you may have life and have it abundantly. This accident that approaches could be avoided if you heed me now, not by hiding in fear, but by walking in obedience. There are people you must distance yourself from, habits you must release, and a pace of life that must slow down so you can hear me again. You have gone ahead in some things without me, and though I did not abandon you, I was not the one leading those steps. But now I call you back. Stop. Look. Listen. I'm calling you by name. There is a place I have prepared for you, not only in eternity, but here in this moment, in this season. A path lined with my promises, protected by my angels, paved with my wisdom. But to find it, you must turn around. You must let go of what seems urgent to receive what is eternal. You must lay down the illusion of control and take my hand with trust like a child. I know it is hard to trust. I know you've been let down. People have failed you, wounded you, even those who were meant to protect you. But I'm not like them. I do not change. I do not lie. I do not break promises. When I say I love you, I mean forever. When I say I will protect you, it is not a vague hope. It is a covenant sealed with my blood. I watch over you while you sleep. I surround your home even now. I have dispatched angels to encamp around you. But your will, your choices, they matter. They either open the gate to my intervention or close the door to my protection. I will never force my way in. But when you open the door, I will flood in with grace and deliverance. There are whispers in your heart that you've ignored. That unease when you were with certain people, that hesitation before you made that decision. That was me. I am not in thunder alone. I am often in the quiet. Listen to me, not just with your ears, but with your spirit. Turn your attention toward me. I will teach you again how to discern. I will train your spirit to recognize my voice. You may not see the full picture, but I do. What feels like a detour may be your deliverance. What feels like a delay may be your protection. Trust me when I say not all opportunities are for me. Not every open door is meant to be walked through. The enemy knows how to disguise traps as blessings. But I will show you the difference if you stay near. Near. You must stay near, my child, now more than ever. The days grow darker, the hour more urgent. But you are not to fear the darkness, for you are a light in it, a light I myself have lit. But for that flame to shine, it must be fueled by my presence. You must come away with me, not just once, not just in crisis, but daily, moment by moment. I will keep you. There is something you are about to do, a decision you're going to make, perhaps even tomorrow. I'm telling you now, pause. Do not rush. Bring it before me. Lay it down. It may look right in your eyes, but I see the ending from the beginning. Trust that when I withhold something, it is not cruelty, it is wisdom. Why give is always better. Always. I want to heal you from more than just physical harm. I want to save you from inner destruction, from bitterness, from burnout, from secret guilt and silent shame. I want to restore your joy, your laughter, your sense of wonder. I want to renew your strength like the eagles. I want you to walk and not faint. But for that, you must drink deeply of me. Come sit with me again. Come into the quiet. Let the noise fall away. Let the opinions of others fade into silence. I have things to show you, secrets to reveal, directions to give. You've been praying for guidance, haven't you? This is it. I'm answering now, not with a map, but with myself. I am your compass. I am your peace. I am your shelter. Child, I do not want to see you hurt. But more than that, I do not want to see you lost. I did not create you for accidents or random fate. I created you for purpose, on purpose. Every hair on your head is numbered. Every day of your life is written in my book. This moment, even now, was planned, a moment for course correction, for rescue. The power to change what is written. My beloved child, listen closely to what I am speaking to your spirit. These words are not random, not given lightly, not spoken in vain. They are coming from the depths of my eternal heart. I have known you before the beginning of time, before the foundations of the earth were laid, before a single breath ever escaped your lungs. You are my mind. You are my plan. I crafted you with purpose, and I breathed into you a destiny that reaches far beyond what you now see or comprehend. There is a moment written in the fabric of time, a moment that has been allowed, a moment that holds both warning and wisdom. This moment is not to punish, not to break you, but to awaken you. Yes, it is written. Yes, it was foreseen. But child, do not mistake what is written as what must be. Do not confuse what is foreseen with what is forced. I have given you the power to alter the path through prayer, through obedience, through aligning your heart with mine. What has been seen can still be softened. What was allowed can still be transformed. You see time in a straight line. I see all things at once, past, present, future, woven together like strands in a divine tapestry. I know what is to come, but I also know the power I have placed within you. I do not only see what may happen. I see what can happen when you rise up in faith and seek my face. Do you understand, child? You are not bound to a future that destroys you. I have always made room for redemption. I have always left space for change. There are events written with ink that can be erased through intercession. There are storms on the horizon that can be calmed with a single whisper from a heartfelt prayer. There are accidents, illnesses, losses, and struggles that were allowed only as warnings to cause you to turn back, to choose better, to pray deeper. They are not sealed in stone. They are opportunities, painful though they may seem, to return to me and to rewrite the pages of your days with grace and wisdom. Do not believe the lie that all things are fixed and unchangeable. I am God, yes, and I do not change. But I invite you into the mystery of relationship where your choices matter, where your prayers carry weight, where your surrender shifts the very course of time. What you do, how you walk, what you choose, it changes things. And not only for you, but for generations to come. Your obedience today can prevent sorrow tomorrow. Your prayer today can avert disaster tonight. Your acts of kindness, your purity, your repentance, your trust, they shine as lights in the spiritual realm, dismantling the enemy's plans, making room for miracles. When fire refines rather than consumes, there's a moment that was predestined. Yes, a moment filled with potential sorrow, a moment filled with fire. But even fire has its purpose when it is submitted to me. Fire does not always consume. Sometimes it refines. What was meant to break you, I can use to build you. What was intended to destroy you, I can turn into the doorway of your greatest strength. And if the moment still comes, even after your prayers, even after your good deeds, even after your surrender, know this, my child. It is not because I didn't hear you. It is not because I did not care. It is because there's a higher wisdom at work, a lesson that could only be learned through the passing through, not the avoiding. Even my son, whom I loved beyond comprehension, walked through pain to fulfill purpose. I did not abandon him, and I will never abandon you. Some storms are stilled by my word. Others are walked through with my presence. But in both I am there. Do not measure my love by your comfort. Measure it by my nearness in the battle. I have never left you, not for a moment. I never will. If you must pass through the fire, know that I am the fourth in the flames. If you must cross the waters, know that they will not sweep over you. You will come out on the other side stronger, wiser, closer to me. Every lesson has its purpose, and nothing is wasted in my hands. I redeem everything. I restore all things. Even when the pain feels too deep, even when the questions go unanswered, I am still working, still healing, still shaping you into the person you were always meant to become. Your character is more valuable to me than your comfort. Your destiny is more precious to me than your temporary ease. There are things inside you that only pressure can release. There are virtues like patience, humility, endurance, and compassion that only grow in adversity. These are not punishments. They are preparations. And the moment you submit them to me, not in bitterness, but in trust, they become holy. They become sacred. They become part of your story, written by my hand, a testimony of my goodness through all things. Divine discipline and love. Do not despise correction, my child. It is the sign of my love. Those I love, I discipline, not to harm, but to realign, not to shame, but to awaken. If I am calling you out of a path, it is because I see where it leads. If I am redirecting your steps, it is because I know the cliff you do not see. Trust me, I see beyond your today. I see the ripple effects of every small choice. What seems like a minor compromise today could unlock a great sorrow tomorrow. That is why I speak. That is why I intervene. Because I care. There is a season approaching, a time of testing and proving. But take heart. I do not test you to watch you fail. I test you to show you what is already inside of you. You are stronger than you think because I dwell in you. You are braver than you feel because I have gone before you. You are more equipped than you believe because I have already placed within you every tool necessary for victory. The trial does not define you. Your response does, and your response can shift everything. This is the mystery of my love. I give you free will, but I also offer you power. I show you what may happen, and then I invite you to rise up and alter it. Not by fear, not by frantic striving, but by walking hand in hand with me, step by step. Do not run ahead. Do not lag behind. Walk with me. I will speak when it is time to act. I will whisper when it is time to wait. You do not need to know the whole journey. You just need to trust a guide. Standing in authority. There is a storm that has been circling. You've sensed it. You felt it in your spirit. Do not be afraid of it. Stand in your authority. Pray with fire. Speak my promises. Surround yourself with truth. Reject the lies that say this is your end. It is not. It is only a turning point. And you will come out different, not broken, but awakened, not ruined, but refined, not smaller, but greater. And child, when others do not understand your path, when they question your obedience or mock your faith, do not be shaken. You do not answer to them. You answer to me. I see what they cannot. I know what I am building in you. Let me build in silence if needed. The fruit will speak in time. Trust the process. I am with you in it. Your prayers are powerful. Do not underestimate what is loosed in the heavens when you pray in faith. The simplest cry, spoken with belief, moves mountains in the spirit. When you choose to love, when you choose to forgive, when you choose to do good, even when no one sees, you are changing things. You are pushing back darkness. You are planting seeds of light that will bear fruit in due time. Nothing escapes my notice. Not a single tear, not a single act of righteousness. I record them all, and I reward faithfully. Even when the outcomes don't look like what you expected, trust me, my rewards are not always visible in the moment, but they are always right, always perfect, always eternal. I do not pay in temporary blessings alone. I reward in peace, in growth, in deeper communion with me. And what could be more valuable than that? Keep your heart soft. There will be people who walk away. There will be moments when you feel misunderstood. But do not harden your heart. Keep it soft before me. Keep loving. Keep sowing good, even in hard ground. For every kind word, every merciful act, every humble response, it builds a wall of protection around your soul and prepares a harvest beyond imagining. And when pain comes, if the moment I warned of still arrives, even after all, do not despair. You are not defeated. You are not forgotten. Let it teach you. Let it draw you even closer to me. Let it break what needs breaking so I can rebuild on firmer ground. You are not being ruined. You are being remade. Remember this, even Jesus wept. Even he groaned under the weight of sorrow. Suffering is not a sign of my absence. Often it is the very place where my glory is revealed. In your weakness, my strength is made perfect. Do not waste your suffering. Offer it to me. Let me turn ashes into beauty. Your story is still unfolding. Child, I am not finished with you, not even close. There are days ahead full of wonder, full of divine encounters, full of purpose and beauty you cannot yet imagine. The enemy wants to convince you it's over, that you've missed it, failed too many times, gone too far. But he is a liar. I restore what others say is lost. I redeem time. I rebuild dreams. I resurrect dead things. This predestined moment, the one I've spoken of, it can become a testimony instead of a tragedy. It can become the chapter you look back on and say, that was the day everything changed. Not because you were spared pain, but because you were spared destruction. Not because you were perfect, but because you turned to me in time. That is all I ask. Not perfection, just surrender. Let your prayers be raw. Let your prayers be real. I do not need performance. I need your heart. Come boldly to my throne. I will meet you there. Pour out your fears, your hopes, your questions. I will answer, maybe not always with the answer you expect, but always with what you need. You are not a victim of fate. You are a vessel of glory, and your story is still unfolding. Every chapter matters. Every decision echoes. Even the smallest obedience can change the course of generations. You do not yet see the full impact of your life, but I do, and it is good. Rise in faith. So rise now, my beloved. Rise in prayer. Rise in love. Rise in holiness. Rise in forgiveness. Rise in strength. Let this be the moment you shift the heavens. Let this be the day you turn the page. And if the moment still comes, if the fire still burns, if the waves still crash, let it be the day you stood firm. Let it be the day you discovered how unshakable my love truly is. You are not walking into tragedy. You are walking into destiny. Whether by avoidance or endurance, you will overcome. Not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. I go before you. I walk beside you. I surround you. And I will carry you when your strength runs out. Trust me, I know the way through. I know the way forward, and I will never leave you. Not now, not ever. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your heart open. Keep your spirit willing, and you will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Now go, my child, not in fear, but in faith. Speak life, live truth, love deeply, pray boldly. And whatever comes, remember this: I am with you. I am for you, and I'm not done yet. Amen.